And hello again everyone, this is Nick here from Nick's News and Reviews, and we're looking at Toobin on the ZX Spectrum. Yes, published by DOMARK in 1989 and based on the arcade cabinet by Atari. Also come out on the Commodore 64, the Amiga, Atari ST, Amstrad CPC, NES and DOS and a few others as well, I suppose. Now, in this game, you control a man on an inflatable ring, and you have to go down rapids, avoiding all nasties and a big alligator at times, and get as far as you can, collecting bonus points. Sounds quite simple, doesn't it? To bin or not to bin? That's the question. Well, I'm edging towards not to bin, really. This isn't the best conversion in the world, but it's sort of okay. It's a little bit dull, it's a little bit quiet, but I don't mind it. The controls are a bit awkward. Prefer it on the Amiga, but let's see what the Spectrum version has to offer. Now, there is a two-player you can do, but I'm the only one here again, so we're trying one player. You control either Bill or Jet, and you're a pair of radical dudes, and you're always in search of the most outrageous party. Well, we don't see much of that going on in here. So we're coming up to some waterfall rapids, and then I'm off. Whoosh! So this is like a theme park of sheer awesomeness. We can collect objects for various power-ups. There's a beach ball to give us extra speed, and here comes an alligator. We go through, well, an alligator chases you. If you go through one of those gates for points, he disappears. Well, so this is called tubing, going down rapids on an inflatable tube. Have you ever tried that? I might have done it in a theme park once, but the memory is faint. I certainly haven't done it in the last couple of weeks, anyway. So this game scrolls quite well. There's a few men or nasties that shoot at you from the side. If they manage to make your tube go pop, you lose a life. We got 5 credits, that's quite generous. So let's see how far we get. Now I'm quite far down the screen here to scroll it. It's moving at quite a leisurely pace. The arcade, I believe, moves a little bit quicker. Much more fun in 2-player mode. I don't think Oculus Rift has come out on this. There's no headset you can wear. But occasionally I find the controls a little bit complicated. If it's up to go faster, intuitively I want to go down. It's not too bad. It goes its own way, this game. It's quite unique. There's not too many other games like it. So in fact I'd have to say probably this is my favourite whitewater rafting tubing game where you're on an inflatable tube. There's the alligator again. It's getting a bit close. Oops, that's that. Oh, he's got me, I think. That's to stop you going too slow, and I'm dead. Damn. How many alligators do you get on whitewater rapids? I'm thinking 0. What do you think of the game so far? Much better in 2-player mode. The 128K version has a bit of music to it, improves it slightly. I'll probably be looking at this on the Amiga at some point as well. So that's got music on it also. So we'll see how it compares. But this is your bog standard 48K. The gameplay's sort of there, but it's not the most exciting game in the world. It's interesting. And I'm dead again. Was that a lion killed me? I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's a red goat. So I seem to remember on the arcade version it's split up into sort of like stages, unless my memory's going bad. On the Spectrum it seems to go on forever. So that's something in terms of programming. I would have thought it would have been easier to do in stages on the Spectrum version, but no, it goes on continuously. The gameplay is pretty much the same though all the way through. Feel free to do your own music. This has yet to make it to the Olympics, although kayaking's there, so why not tubing? Oops, I got hit by an arrow there. So various nasties, you can see a hand outside the water. I don't know who that belongs to. If we collect a beach ball, we've got extra speed, and there's a blooming alligator after us again. Wonder what's going to happen here. Now we got a limited amount of... Oh dear, that's not good. We got a limited amount of Coke cans we can fire. By pressing fire button, it launches it. And if you unravel the hidden letters by shooting various things, sometimes they're hidden in bushes, sometimes normal baddies, you can complete the word Toobin for extra points. Is it worth it? I'm not sure. To bin or not to bin? Well, I think I've done that joke already. It's still not, I don't think. I won't be coming back to this one anytime soon, but it's well programmed, I suppose. Collision detection is what you expect. It's an interesting distraction. I would have liked to have gone up and got that beach ball then, but the screen is continuously scrolling down, and of that it does it pretty smoothly as you go into a sort of green area. Whoops. So I don't know how long this game would take to complete. If you have completed it, comment below. But I certainly never have. I've hardly ever played it. I've got 0 credits, so if I lose one more life I'm doomed. We might have one more go of this, if we can stand it. I'm slowly getting the hang of it, maybe. Oh, that was unfair. Put a hand right in front of the gate. We're still going. That must be it, surely. No, we're still going. Must be 3 lives per credit. You see on the right hand side, on the top there on yellow is my score. If there's a second player, that'll be on the right below. But you probably knew that as well, being the observant person you are. Game over. What a relief. Doesn't use too much of the screen. We collected one letter. It was N. I didn't quite notice when I collected that letter, but I'm sure it must have been an exciting event. So let's start again. Let's see if we can do a bit better this time, and then we'll call it a day. We won't be playing this for hours and hours, I promise. Toobin. Don't know where they got that name from. Is this collectively known as tubing when you go down water rapids in a tube? Sounds a bit dangerous to me. There's other better things at the theme park. I prefer the log flume. Now that's good fun. You get your photo at the end as well if you're going down a slide normally. What's the best log flume you've been down? There's lots of theme parks out there. Can't name any at the moment. Aquawell, that must be one. H2O City. Waterworld. Wayne's World. Jurassic Park. There's lots of them. Name your favourite one below. Toobin. I remember at a theme park I was at once. There was like a water stream, as I remember it, going round. It's like a central place, or like round in a circle, and they had like a current in it. And what I like doing is swimming against the current. That was good fun to see if I could stay stagnant. And then after a while, I got run over by about 8 tubers. So that wasn't very good. I almost drowned. My goggles filled up with water and my eyes stung. That's an exciting story for you. If you want to turn that into a movie, I will sell you the rights. For about £2 million. Let me know. Comment below if you want the rights to that movie. You know, sometimes when you do commentaries on a computer game, you run out of stuff to say because it's quite quiet. The gameplay is pretty limited what you can do. You see him paddling left and right, and you end up talking about all sorts of rubbish. I don't know if you've noticed. On other ones, I might have done a similar thing. But let's see how far we can get. If we can get further than we did last time. I didn't leave a marker last time, so I can't quite see how far I did get. At least I know roughly what I'm doing. Collect stuff. Don't bash into nasties, or I've missed a gate there. If I can get round. Come on. Yes. Tubers aren't the most manoeuvrable things in the world. Oh, boo. Definitely needs the music on this one, I think. Do-bab-ba-doo-ba-da-bib-bab-doo-ba-da-bab-bab. Not that music though. That beach ball will give me increased speed, and I can't seem to get it with my. Yes, a blind woodsman can control this thing better than me. Slight bit of colour bleed there, but I'll forgive it. What water parks do they fire arrows at you? I know you can get jets of water firing at you, but when it turns into swords and spikes and bullets, then the joke's gone a bit too far, really. There's that sinks thing. We're past this time. It's all gone a bit narrow. Are we doing better than last time? Fire a Coke can, we missed. We've only got a limited amount of cans, but we're past. So these radical dudes, they get up late, they surf, they do this tubing thing, they drink lots of fizzy drink, and they throw the empty cans at stuff. It's a good life. I don't want to sound uncool, but cowabunga, is that a good word? I don't know if you've heard of the Beach Boys, but they were the original super bums. Were they? I might have just made that up. Now the recording might have just jumped there, but I was just trying to make sure you was awake. Something went wrong there with the recording. It might not have jumped. We might be okay, but I think it might have done. I think it cut out for about a second. But you didn't miss much apart from the streakers. Some fans. Right, now, some rapids taking us somewhere. Are you excited? I am. The Fast and the Furious, I don't think they're going to do an episode focusing on Toobin. I don't believe there's any films focusing on Toobin, and I think there's a reason for that. Shall we risk trying to get that beach ball? I think the answer's no, isn't it? Let's see if we can get round. Yes. Oh, it scrolled off the screen. That's so frustrating. Actually, Beach Boys music would be good on this. Surfing USA or something. Or Fun Fun Fun. No, that's better, isn't it? Right, that's enough of that. Oh, there's an alligator. Don't know what his name is. But he seems quite determined to destroy us. Oh, we should have gone through that gate and we're dead. Curses. Being bitten by an alligator is quite bad news, really. Doesn't happen on land too much. It's only happened to me twice in the office at work. One of those times was in the lift, actually. I think I pressed the wrong floor. Oh, no, twice in about 2 seconds. What's going on? That's got rid of him. And straight into a demon hand poking out the water. So as you can tell, as I mentioned before, this level just goes on, and on, and on, and on, and on, and on forever. It needs to be divided up. This is just too long. I'm starting to lose the will to live, really. My interest is starting to go. So with levels, you can say, right, I made it to level 12, I made it level 15. Here, it's a bit hard to judge how far you've got. We're on that white bit. Do you remember the white bit? It all went snowy for a little while. Can't tell. Oh dear. So if you're still watching the video at this point with me rambling on about nothing in particular, to quite silent gameplay with some yellow dude in a tube paddling badly, well done to you. I'm going to award you 27 house points. Write them up on your wall or something. Oh, we missed that arrow. Whoops. We're on 0 credits. That's something of a relief, so it's not going to go on too much longer, I don't think. Toobin. Toobin. And I've committed suicide by driving into an alligator's mouth. Which I still haven't died. Not many people go to a water park attempting to drown, but sometimes you get a ride that's so bad you end up just having to. Don't know where these Coke cans are coming from. Come on, lad. Well, we hit the... Maybe that signal was the end of a level, really. These empty bits. Paddle like crazy. Pick up a bit of speed. It's gone red now. Oops. I think this is the only game I know of where you go down the screen rather than up, or we hit those skeletons, then we're dead. Well, that was 2 action-packed goes of Toobin there. There's T. We got 1 letter again. Toobin by DOMARK in 1989. Well, I hope you liked having a look at that one for interest reasons, if nothing else. Please remember to rate, comment and subscribe. Put your thoughts below if you've got something good to say, or even something stupid to say, or just something to say in general. Thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye.